Hello, welcome to Fresh Start Monday. It has been a while since I posted some weekly motivation, but I'm back to launch us off in the first week of summer. So, since it has been a while, I think it would be prudent for me to share who I am and what I do and why these Fresh Start Mondays are important for me, right? So my name is Alkema Lewis. I'm a professional leadership coach, practitioner, and consultant at Alkema Lewis Consulting. I've spent the last 23 years of my career in education, serving as a teacher, instructional coach, a school leader, as well as a leadership coach and facilitator in the education nonprofit world. I've also had an opportunity to coach and support leaders in the financial industry as well as in church leadership. I am deeply committed to supporting and guiding leaders in embodying standards of righteousness, wisdom, and service that will help them transform the climate and culture in their given field or industry. But I don't know about you, but Mondays can be very tough. So, my desire with these Fresh Start Mondays is to give leaders a dose of encouragement to fuel them for the days ahead. So let's jump in and get started. Summer's here and it is hot in North Carolina. It is extremely, I'm feeling it. And I am still in that regimented summer thinking as if I'm in the schools full time, which I am not. I have to reset my mind often and just let myself know you're not getting a summer break. Here lately, I've been in conversations or discussions with family members, friends, associates, and colleagues about the uncertainty in our nation, in our world, and for many, the levels of uncertainty in their profession and in their personal life, which is dampening their responses to challenging situations. For many, it is easy for them to just put things off until a later date. And for others, quitting is the easiest response to challenges. So that got me to thinking about what it means to persist through ambiguity. And this refers to the ability to continue to work toward achieving goals. This will also refer to making decisions in a certain situation, right? So I know when I think about, when I first started my career in education, for me, there was no gray area. Everything had to be black or white. And that at times, as you can imagine, left me stuck on pause. And many times I just quit or I stopped. But over time, as I've grown in my career and grown in leadership and have led people, I've thought about just how there were many times that I had to make decisions and solve problems during just times of uncertainty. And it I think about that and I think about this is a skill that you can use in any area of your life. But as we focus in on leadership, it is particularly a crucial skill for leaders to have. So, or if you are a leader or you are leading during uncertain times, right? There are four key points I encourage you to consider when persisting through ambiguity. Number one, leaders must be adaptable. I cannot stress that enough. Leaders must be adaptable, flexible. Leaders must be able to use that adaptability or the skills of adaptability um, to navigate unclear situations and changing circumstances, right? Number two, leaders must be willing to solve problems, even when uncertainty or ambiguity is present. Some of my best and most creative problem solving efforts or experience came during the presence of ambiguity. Why? Because it pushed me to think outside of the box. Number three, leaders must be resilient. Leaders cannot think about persisting through ambiguity without considering resilience. Basically, there's no one without the other. Persistence builds resistance. So even if you don't have the correct answer the first time or you don't make the right decision the first time, it's all about bounce back and continue to push forward to achieving the goal that you've established. Then, number four, leaders must have a growth mindset. Embracing ambiguity will foster a growth mindset where you're seeing challenges as opportunities for learning and development. So these key points will require Leaders, too, assess or reestablish their goals and staying focused on their goals, right? And that's going to require a level of organization, meaning that you may have to create simple to do lists every day or create a project plan to be able to list your tasks, right? And be able to chunk those tasks so you can see the progress of completed work, completed tasks, and see yourself moving farther and closer, moving farther across the spectrum in reaching your goals. And then create a cycle of feedback, right? In fact, the leaders do not make decisions in silos. They actually have a team of colleagues that they're seeking feedback, advice from so that they can make the right decisions. And there'll always be new information becoming available. Circumstances will forever change or be evolving in the workspace. So leaders must be able to approach um, circumstances or be able to make changes or change their approach or be flexible in how they approach these challenges, right? So not doing things the same way that they would do it before without, having this new information. New information, circumstances changes will require new action steps, right? And then practice techniques for managing your emotions, right? So for me, it's prayer. Others, it may be like a mindfulness coloring book or journaling, whatever it is, maybe meditation, whatever it is. Practice managing your emotions through some sort of technique that can keep you grounded emotionally. So, as you go about your day, as you go about your week, to reflect on these key points for persisting through ambiguity. Subscribe to my channel to fuel you each week with this fresh start motivational tip or motivational tips. If you want to learn more about my leadership coaching and consulting services, please connect with me on my website at alewisconsult.com. Thank you so much and have a fantastic day. Be encouraged.